Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something pretty exciting to talk about because Persona 5 The Phantom X just rolled out its version 2.3 update, and honestly, there's a lot going on here that fans, especially those of us who've been keeping up since the global launch, are going to want to know. I've spent some time checking out everything new, what's worth your energy, and what might just be there to soak up your time. So let's talk through all of it, nice and easy, like we're just chatting about it over coffee. First off, let's set the stage. Persona 5 The Phantom X, or P5X for short, has been steadily building momentum ever since its release. It's got that signature Persona flair. Stylish menus, the snappy jazz soundtrack, and that mix of high school life with mysterious psychological underworld exploration. But with version 2.3, the developers didn't just add a few minor tweaks. They expanded the story, adjusted the gacha mechanics, and layered in new side content that actually gives you something meaningful to do every day. So the big highlight this time is the continuation of the main story. It picks up in the Unconditional Love chapter, Phase 2 to be specific, and man, it's packed with that Persona emotional storytelling that hits you right in the chest. Without spoiling too much, you're stepping deeper into a palace that explores the kind of twisted affection and attachment themes Persona has always done so well. There's a new villain whose personality and backstory really make you think about how far love can twist someone's mind when it becomes obsessive. The writing team has clearly put in work here. The pacing feels tight, the voice acting is on point, and the art direction keeps that bold red and black aesthetic we've all come to love. And it's not just about the story chapters either. With the new update, there are extra mementos floors to explore. They've added some clever new enemy mechanics down there too. Some shadows now react differently depending on your team's elemental weaknesses, forcing you to think more strategically instead of just auto-battling through everything. It's subtle, but it really helps the combat stay fresh even after hundreds of battles. I love when games like this tweak their systems in ways that challenge you without completely throwing off your rhythm. Now let's talk about the part that everyone secretly wants to know, the banners and gacha adjustments. The developers have done something really interesting this time. The system now splits into two different types, targeted and chance. This is the biggest shakeup to the pull mechanics since launch, and it's already sparking a ton of debate among players. So here's the deal. The new targeted system lowers your overall 5-star rate a little, but the trade-off is that when you do pull a 5-star, it's guaranteed to be from the featured pool. That means if there's a banner with your favorite Phantom Thief, you won't be haunted by off-banner heartbreak. On top of that, if you hit 165 pulls in the targeted banner, you get a special reward called the 5-star Phantom Thief Chance 01, which basically gives you a free random 5-star from the Draft X lineup. It's not perfect, but it's way more predictable than before. On the other hand, the original system, now called Chance, still has that higher base 5-star rate, but the pool is much wider. So you might pull more often, but you also might end up with characters you didn't really want. It's that classic balance of quantity versus quality. If you're someone who's been saving up gems and you really want a specific thief like Messa or one of the featured ones from this update, then targeted is probably your best shot. But if you're the kind of player who just enjoys the thrill of getting any 5-star to round out your team, the Chance banner will give you more frequent dopamine hits. Speaking of Messa, Kira Kitazato's codename, she's the big spotlight character this time. And honestly, she's worth it. Her design fits that sleek, intelligent aesthetic that Phantom X has been nailing with every new character. But what makes her really special is how her personality and combat style tie together. In her new Thieves Secrets missions, you get a much better understanding of her internal conflict, and it's written in that Persona way where it's layered and a little tragic, but still empowering. It's not just filler, it actually builds her up in a way that makes you want to invest in her gameplay-wise and emotionally. Plus, she's got some amazing animations that make her stand out on the battlefield. Her skill effects feel crisp, elegant, and a little flashy in the best way. Now, you'll want to keep an eye on the dates for all this stuff because there are quite a few events running simultaneously. The Unconditional Love Phase 2 event runs until December 8th, so you've got a good chunk of time to experience the story, collect your event items, and explore all the side content tied to it. But Messa's Thieves Secrets missions are only available until November 25th, so if you're planning to unlock everything related to her, don't procrastinate on that. It's easy to forget how fast these event timers fly by when you're grinding daily tasks. There's also a simple but really nice login event happening right now, a 7-day reward where you can collect 7 platinum tickets, which are always a solid bonus for anyone looking to save pulls. And this one's running until November 6th, so make sure you're logging in even if you don't have much time to play. Every day counts because those tickets don't come often. When they do, they can make a big difference. Another cool addition is the Secret Key Present event. which lets you unlock past Thieves Secrets you may have missed. This is a blessing for newer players or anyone who skipped certain missions when life got in the way. It's running until January 8th next year, so you've got plenty of time to use it, but don't sleep on it entirely. These opportunities are great for catching up on content and getting some extra story insights you might have skipped. Beyond that, the update sneaks in some small quality of life changes that make a big difference over time. The user interface feels smoother, with cleaner transitions between menus and fewer small text hiccups. Loading times seem just a bit faster too, especially when jumping between locations like Kichijoji or your hideout. And there's a handful of new interactions around town, like new songs in the band club, a fresh movie at the theater, and even some new goodies in the Kichijoji capsule machine. They might seem minor, but if you're someone who enjoys that living in the world side of Persona, it's those small touches that make the game feel alive. Maintenance for the update ran from October 23rd, and since then, things have been running pretty smoothly overall. The server stability feels better than before. No weird lag spikes or login errors that some players had complained about during earlier updates. It's nice to see the devs steadily polishing up the game and listening to community feedback. Now, if we talk strategy for a minute, the best thing you can do right now is plan your time and resources wisely. My suggestion is to clear the new main story as soon as you can. Not only does it open up new areas in the Palace and Mementos, but it also unlocks a bunch of side quests and opportunities to earn currency and items faster. Once you've got that done, shift your focus to the Thieves Secrets missions, especially Messa's, before that November deadline. After that, you can move on to farming for materials, doing your daily runs, and planning your pulls carefully. If you're sitting on a mountain of gems or tickets and you've been wondering where to spend them, think about your priorities. Are you collecting characters you love? Or are you building the strongest possible team for late game content? If it's the first one, go all in on targeted for your favorite thief. If it's the second, you might want to balance between chance pools and saving for future banners that align better with your team's synergy. And honestly, don't forget to have fun with the social aspect of it too. The community has been pretty lively lately, with a lot of people sharing builds, outfits, and event runs. It's that energy that keeps a game like Phantom X feeling like more than just another gacha grind. It's got personality, and with each update, it feels more like a full-fledged Persona experience rather than just a mobile spin-off. This version really shows that the developers understand what players want. More story depth, more refined systems, and meaningful reasons to keep logging in every day. They're layering in content at a steady rhythm without overwhelming you, which is a tricky balance in games like this. The story continues to be the heart of it all, but now the structure around it, the events, the gacha system, the daily routines, feels stronger and more rewarding. I know a lot of people were skeptical about how long this game could keep the momentum going, but this update is proof that it's finding its stride. The new chapter hits emotional highs, the banners feel more thought out, and there's a good mix of things to do for both casual and committed players. If you've been on the fence about jumping back in, this is a great time to do it. So yeah, that's the rundown of what's new in Persona 5 The Phantom X version 2.3.